Welcome, guys. Welcome to my channel. So, I'm just going to go right into it today. I'm not going to waste so much time because I'm already very happy. Like, I have a very, very important guest that you people can see. I know there are many people that remember her. I spent like 5 minutes talking about how much of a fan I am. So I'll just go right into it. Most of you know her. She's Violet Okolocha, and she specializes more on OSCE and everything concerning nursing and other things. So if you don't know her yet, I'm going to leave her link here so you can check out what she does and subscribe to her channel as well. So today I brought her here because so far there have been like many people complaining like they're tired of trying to like apply for jobs. They're not getting it. They don't know what they're doing wrong. So I have brought her here in her wealth of experience and knowledge to tell us what she feels like people are doing wrong, like the errors people are making, and probably shed more light on what people should do better or strategies that they can employ. So before I start talking too much, I'll allow her to introduce herself and we'll get right into it.
First of all, Sandra, thank you for having me. And my name is Violet Okolocha. I'm a registered nurse generalist, so I live and I practice in the United Kingdom. And so I'm pleased to be in your channel today.
She said she's pleased. Me, I'm over pleased. Like, I've just been jumping. Like, since morning, I've just had this in my head. Like, okay, I was looking at the time. Because me, I can be a late comer. I'm like, no, I must be here waiting. Don't waste time. Thank you. It's a very, very big honor to have you here, honestly. Like, if you can open my head, you understand what I'm saying. So first off, let's talk about like some of the things you think people are doing like wrongly, trying to relocate and stuff. Those errors things they relocate. I think that's where we should start from.
So generally, whether you're a nurse, a doctor, whichever profession you find yourself, or you want to come into the UK through the carer route, a lot of people do things wrongly. First and foremost, people are lazy to apply for jobs. It's not like they are not applying for jobs. They apply, but they are so lazy. I remember when we were looking for a job in the UK, we did over 1,000 applications. And some people will just apply 1, 2, 3 and say they are not recruiting. Exactly. They are recruiting. You just have to spread your wings in all domains. You have to make a lot of applications. You're not the first person they are telling, oh, sorry, we're not taking you. There are a lot of my friends, there's some made over 2,000 applications. You just have to spread your wings. It's happening here, you apply. It's happening here, you apply. So you keep applying. So if you've not, I always ask people, how many applications have you put forward? 5. You're not serious. You should do at least a minimum of 200 to 300 applications. So if you put forward 200 to 300 applications, then if you say it's not working, then I can agree with you. No, you've just done 10, you've just done 15. So you have to put forward a whole lot of applications. People are coming every day. Just forget about red list, blue list, white list. No, people are coming every day. Sandra, it might interest you to know that where I'm staying, just 2 minutes away, we have a lady who just came in vicarious. She has no experience about the job. She said to me, I just applied and they said I must have a driving license. They got her a car.
Wow.
And they wrote, I don't want to mention the name, it's a community carer job. And they wrote the name of the community carer on the car. And she's been going to work. Immediately she saw me, she was like, oh, I know you, man. And we started to interact and she was like, how do I know this? And I was putting her through. They trained her, she's working, she's in the UK for like 3 weeks now.
Without any experience at all.
Without any experience. She applied like every other person. They did interview and for some reason they feel like, oh, you can drive. And so driving was like part of the reason they took her. And they've trained her. She did 2 weeks training and now according to her, she's shadowing. They said she has to shadow for like 3 months. And after 3 months, when they see she's okay, then she can start working on her own.
See? The truth is that when you are telling people this thing, like just continue applying. Like most times you don't need, yes, if you have the experience, it's fine. I mean, while you're applying, if you have like volunteering jobs you can do, it's fine. But doesn't mean that, because some people say, oh, I've not gotten the experience, should I just stop applying and wait till I've gotten it? And I'm like, no, don't stop. Like just continue doing what you're doing.
Applying and you will get it. The thing about life is patience. patience and determination. You are determined and you have the patience and you don't relent, you are hardworking, you will get it. She said to me she's done over 200 applications. I'm like, are you for real? And now, of course, she's here. She didn't come alone. She came with her husband and her kid, which she told me she regret coming with the kid immediately because it's like an issue with them now because the husband is not able to work as he would love to work. But she's here.
Well, honestly, like I'm very happy that you have actually said this because it's like you keep trying to encourage people. These days, I'm even tired of saying, "Oh yeah, can keep applying." It's like when people tell me that they are tired, I just want to say, "Yeah, no problem. Like you're tired, yeah, stay back where you are." Because
Yeah.
I don't really understand like this thing. Like I can't even count how many I did before I came here. To be honest,
Good things don't come easy.
it was so many, and at the end of the day, it got to a point where I had like 5. I was like now more worried about, oh, which one should I now go for? Let me not go.
Okay.
Exactly, got to that point. But as you said, people are not really patient again. They just
They are not patient. They just want to apply for a job today and they want to get it tomorrow. That's by the way. And number 2 is strategize. I'm not getting this job application probably as a nurse, probably as a carer, probably as a doctor. Now, why am I not getting it? Sit down. Strategize. Is my supporting document or my supporting evidence I'm putting, is it good? If not, go on Google supporting evidence when applying for a career job, when applying for so you read other supporting documents, other evidences, and you're like, oh, probably this is where I'm getting it wrong, this is where I'm getting it all wrong, and you try to amend them. So you must sit down, analyze, why am I getting too many no's? Why is nobody calling me for an interview? What am I doing right and what am I doing wrong? These things are simple. By the time you take your time, it got me to an extent I had to analyze. Why is it that when I put forward an application, I'm not getting it? And I analyze that, oh, this is where the fault is. There are lots of supporting documents on YouTube. There are lots on Google. Google is your friend. Google, analyze it. And probably when you do it different, you see that, oh, this is what I'm okay, you're not driving. Go and learn how to drive. Career job is not finishing tomorrow. Nursing job is not finishing. In fact, abroad can never do without
international
people from Africa or people from all over the world.
Yes.
Something has left us short.
Seriously.
Have short-term goals, have long-term goals. For the short-term goals, I have to check my supporting documents. Am I doing the right thing? I have to go through my CV again. I have to go through things I say doing interview. Probably I'm getting it wrong. For the long-term goals, you don't know how to drive, go learn how to drive.
Exactly. Instead of wasting more time, dwelling on.
Instead of wasting more time.
Yeah, what you said now, like going online and searching for some of these supporting documents, because there are many things online, but people would rather just sit down and have someone like build everything for them from the scratch. And you have people that keep paying different people at every point to help them review their CV or to help them come up with a cover letter, and they just keep burning all this money and still they're not getting the job.
And that's why doing interview, when they ask them questions, they don't know. Why do you want to be a carer? Or why do you want, so what can you offer us? You don't know what to say because apparently everybody did everything for you. They applied for the job for you, they did your CV for you, they did your supporting document for you, they reviewed it for you. You don't even have a role to play.
Exactly.
It's difficult.
Exactly.
And number 3, stop paying people for jobs. In the UK here, if you are paying for a job, you are at risk because they may get their carer license revoked. You can see what's going on the internet. They were paying the lady, they were paying them to get COS.
Exactly.
They got what they wanted. They actually came to the UK for the job. And now, the people who gave them the job, they got their license revoked. And over 27 carers are now at the beck of going back to their country because it's 2 things that are going to happen within 60 days. Is either they get another employer to give them COS, number 1, or number 2, then they have to go back to their country in 60 days. Because when they get your COS revoked, you just have 60 days more to remain in the country, and it's already counting because it happened last week. So it's all their 60 days is already counting. So do not pay for job. One thing I say is, if you pay for job, remember that other people have paid to get their job. Exactly. So it's not genuine.
Exactly.
And people keep telling you on social media, they come to your Instagram and they say I should pay 12,000. If you pay 12,000, but why not come and study it then?
The salary that, in fact, in a year for some of these jobs, are you even going to make up to that money to even start with? Like, or months at least, will you make up to that money? And money is asking to bring it out one go, just to get a job. Like, I don't know.
So do not ever pay for job. Do not. It's not worth it. I can tell you. Sandra is in the UK. I'm in the UK. It's not worth paying for job. It is illegal in the UK to pay for jobs.
Very, very illegal.
Just do things right and come here when you get the job. And of course, if you don't get the job, you can check other pathways. You can come in as a student. There are seasonal work visas. There are lots of other ways you can come in.
Yeah.
So you just check that, okay, probably it's not even what God wants for you after all. So it's not like everybody must travel. No, everybody must not travel. And people are traveling. If you travel wrongly, you are going to get it wrong. We have people already now who came with their wives, 8 months, 9 months pregnant, and now they are with social workers.
Exactly.
They are tackling that already. And social workers now are in there because they can't discharge them back to the hotel apparently where they live. So it's difficult. So come in rightly. If you come in wrongly, you get things wrong. You come in by paying for a job, at the end of the day, COS revoke, you have to go back. Or you come in with your 8 months pregnant wife or 9 months pregnant, she give birth, you don't have where to put everybody, you get things wrong. So come in legitimately and weigh the options. Must I come into the UK? Must I come in as a carer? Must I come? So weigh the options very well. If you weigh the options very well, then you will have no regret. But if you don't weigh it, people are coming. You just want to come because people are coming. You get it wrong. And once you get it wrong, of course, you have to regret it.
I feel like it's some of these things that people are doing, and some of these extra things that people are doing that is making the UK and stuff puts eye into people's relocations. And because how do you relocate with, you want to relocate and you want to bring your whole family at once? Yes, I understand that people, you want to bring your family, and but I feel like if you give it a little bit of time, 3 months is even too soon because you're even still trying to figure yourself out. But I mean, from 3 months,
especially if you have children, if it's you and your spouse, that's fine. But when you have kids, you're coming here. Okay, look at the lady I gave you an example. She stays like literally 2 minutes from my house. She's already 3 weeks in the UK and regretted why she brought her baby in.
See,
it's not like we don't appreciate family. What we are saying is, if you have kids, give it some time.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you have the money to foot the bills. You pay rent and you have to work to pay that rent. No matter how much you have in Nigeria, if you convert it to how much you have in Africa, if you convert it to pounds, you don't have any much.
Nonsense.
So you're going to struggle. Personally, I came into the UK 10 months before my family came to join me. Do I love my children? Yes. But I have to get things rightly. I don't want to rush. I want to do the right things. And of course, today we have no regrets. So come in alone and get yourself sorted. Get yourself settled. We have a student here who came in now. She's not gotten an accommodation for 3 months. Because obviously she came with her family. They've not gotten. Is it that the husband is in this person's house today, next week? They're just all over the places. Lack of planning. When you confess and get an accommodation for them, difficult.
Wow. I mean,
so it is important for you to plan. Your family is not running. I know how important family is. We all know how important, but then relocation is not easy. So you have to come in, sort yourself out, get an apartment for the family to stay, and get money for the family to feed on at least for 2 to 3 months. And then you can bring them in and they can be with you forever.
Because I mean, I said it one time like that it's very unfortunate if at the end of the day you're trying to relocate for like better life, and then you come here and find out that you are even in a worse living situation than when you were back home, just because you didn't plan, or you wanted to just
plan. Yes,
be enough to like bring everybody at once. I mean, I don't know what people keep hearing, like how rosy it is relocating, but it's a lot of problem. Even 1 year into the UK, you're still trying to like get to know a lot of
people. Sort out yourself.
Exactly. It's like you now bring your family at once and bring kids and stuff, but people still do what they want to do.
People still do what they want. Even when you pass such information, they still do what they want, but it actually helps a lot of people. I shared a story on my channel. The lady have been trying to speak with me for a long time, and finally we got talking, and she said to me she regrets ever coming to the UK. She had a Montessori school.
See?
And then, because everybody, she said everything on Google was UK. The husband works for a pastor, and then they relocated to the UK. The husband could not do menial jobs. He couldn't do the security jobs. He even collapsed one day while he was doing the security job. And she on her own, she came in with her whole family. So she was struggling with her kids, and she was only allowed to do 20 extra work hour. And she said to me as well, as I speak to you, my marriage is drowning. The husband said, you must rearrange my life. The way you scattered it, you have to rearrange it. They were doing fine. She had it, but so she sold her school, thinking that when she comes into the UK, it's all going to be rosy. It's not rosy anywhere. It's not rosy anywhere. So when you're coming into the UK, you are not coming to do a professional job immediately. Take notes. When you start from menial jobs, You can't just come to the UK in 1 week. You get a professional job working as a CEO. Doesn't work here. Oh. You have
Exactly.
to do your jobs first, like being a carer, healthcare assistant, working in the supermarket, being a driver. Just you have to start from somewhere before you get some trainings and become what you truly want to become. Weigh the options.
Here, you would work for every £1 they pay you, or every one
Oh my God.
you must do. It's not like maybe where we are coming from, where some people will be. This place you must work for. That's what people
Nobody dashes you money here. You work for it, you earn it. So,
say.
guys, think about it. Honestly, it's worth thinking about properly, sitting down properly. These are honest videos. Some people will not tell you this type of honest thing Sandra is telling you today. So you just have to sit down, think about it, and if you feel you can go for it, then it's up to you.
In fact, as you're even saying all these things, like I'm very very happy because it's like you are throwing more light. Because like when people keep hearing something from you, from one person, they feel like okay, you're just telling them, oh, just keep pushing, keep pushing. It's like it becomes music to their ears. But like when they're hearing it from someone else, and with all these other like experiences you've heard from other people, like it's not like you heard. These are things that actually happened. Like
Yes.
it's a ray of light, and I mean we can only say what we can say, and then people just adhere to it or whatever. So yeah, thank you very much. And I think I would just also say, like, in terms of applying to these jobs, it's like most people don't even know what they're applying for. So I heard about the one registered nurse, basically from her home country, that came here to work as a healthcare worker, and it still boils down to this care home that had their COS revoked or whatever.
Great.
And then they were scrutinizing like the home office and stuff, and then they interviewed this lady and asked her why she opted for the role of a HCA, and then she said she was looking for a more challenging role.
It's funny. What can be more challenging than a role as a nurse?
I don't understand. Like it's like I don't understand. Like what do you mean? I feel like people are just they are learning people's answers because they're meant for interview. Okay, send me interview questions. Okay, tell me how to answer these questions. Fine, you need help to do all these things, but at the same time, it's like people are so immersed in looking for these roles that they don't really think and even
Understand it.
reflect. Do I want to do these things? This is what I want to do. Okay, aside from looking for like greener pastures, how do I really feel about this thing that I'm going for? Because it is when you're just immersed with just trying to relocate that they will ask you why you are seeking, why you went for the role of HCA as a registered nurse from your home country, and you say you're looking for a more challenging role. And things like that come up, and then there are so many of them. They start asking them questions, what their role entails, and they can't even answer.
I don't know anything about it.
They just know that they are coming for HCA roles. They're coming for support worker roles, domiciliary care. They don't even know what these things entail. And that's why most of them will now go through all this stress and then relocate. And then they come here and start regretting when they see how messed up the job is. Or you have stories where healthcare workers are, mistreating patients because probably they're exhausted from the job and
Yes, and they don't know what the job entails. So coming to see it is a problem now. Oh, what can I cope?
do you understand? That's why you keep hearing all these stories. So I don't know. I tell people sometimes that yes, everybody wants to come through the healthcare because it seems like it's easier, but at the same time, it's not everybody that is meant to do this healthcare thing.
That's true.
Honestly,
You
because
must have the passion.
I mean, even people that have done it for 10, 15 years are still struggling. Like
Cumbersome, guys. Trust me. You're not coming here to drink Fanta or Coke. It's cumbersome.
honestly, like sometimes I work like this, I literally go to the toilet and I'm like, oh my god, like I need a break. I need just 2 minutes because it's just really,
It
really, really
never stops. The callback keeps going. It never stops.
like everybody wants you to do something at the same time. Most times you're working alone as the nurse. If they
As
if
the HTA,
you're lucky enough, you get exactly. If you're working as a nurse, sometimes they put you alone. You have like dependent patients everywhere. You have people coming in to ask you one thing or the other, this one, that one. So it's really, really horrible. Like, so if you're someone that is just coming because you want to relocate and you don't even have the passion for the role you are even coming for, or you don't even know what it entails, people that will have to wipe people's bum like from morning till night. And there are people like that cannot even stand all this kind of things. People that cannot stand blood, and then you come here and then you start misbehaving, and at the end of the day, everything is like in shambles. So people really need to start putting in start thinking more about these things and not just be too desperate to leave.
Not just to relocate. You just have to think, can I do it?
Yeah.
Do I have the strength? It takes a whole lot. Do I have the strength to do this job? Do I have the passion for this job? And guys, trust me, if you don't have the passion and the strength, they work hand in hand. You can't do it. You're gonna
Because
definitely get
it's not
issues.
really that people think, So it's like you're going through this much stress, and then at the end of the day, because when you're back home, you're like, okay, you're coming to make money and stuff, and then when you come here, you're not spending the money in your home
So your
country.
currency,
Exactly what I tell people all the time. So like when you start, you pay rent monthly, you are paying light bill,
council tax, electricity bill, broadband.
you're literally left with nothing at the end of the day, right? And so you come here, you don't even have passion for the job that you're doing, and then you start
You're
seeing how
frustrated.
it's just a whole lot.
It's a whole lot, honestly, it's a whole lot.
We've covered like everything, and honestly, I appreciate everything you've said. And I was saying we're going to talk about the strategies, but I feel like we've
done too much already at the time.
you've touched most of it as well. I don't think there's anything more to add, and I really hope people listen to everything that you've said so far, and start making changes. I will start taking more time to plan out things. I still want to say thank you very much for doing this
My
video.
pleasure, Sandra. It's always my pleasure. And thank you for having me.
Oh my god. Thank you guys for staying this far. For those that have watched, you didn't even take, thank God. I thought I was going to waste so much of your time. So it's like 22 minutes. So thank you guys so much for those that have stayed this far. And if you like this video, do not forget to like. And if you've not subscribed as well, please subscribe to this channel. And please go to Violet's channel. For those people that are struggling with Husky, honestly, your trust material, NMC adult criteria, and Violet's video. That's all you need. Speaking from life testimony, I'm not coming here to bluff. That's what I use for my Husky, and I wrote it once and I passed, and I'm here. So yes, go to her channel. She has everything from and from Husky, like everything you need to know, down to the current guideline or whatever is going on. So please go there and binge there. Go and subscribe and watch her videos. Thank you for being here as well. I can't stop saying thank you. You don't understand.
Bless you, Sandra.
See you guys in my next video. Take care.